Post his motherfucking stats. Post his goddamn stats. You right. I know y'all laughing. This is for the clown shit y'all niggas been on all goddamn day and week. Look, I gotta tell y'all, man. I love being right. I fucking love being right here. Look. See, I had all the controversial shit. See, I'd have ripped my damn shirt and shit. I was so damn excited. Look at that shit. I was going insane. I'd have ripped my shirt. That's why I got it like that. I ain't gonna even trip about that. Look, man. Pelicans were getting their ass bust. And I called this shit at halftime. Let me tell y'all what I said. It's on my Twitter. Go look at it. But for those of y'all that don't have me on Twitter, it's okay. You ain't got to follow your boy, but if you want to, Black J Strokes. Look, I said at halftime, I said what the future progressions of each of the big three is gonna be. But in that last message, that last tweet, I said something specific. I said there were two adjustments that Stan had to make at halftime if he wanted to win this game. I said he needed to put point guard, he's going to play point guard Zion. That was the first one. Zoe went and got the steal, got the easy shot. Then they went to point guard Zion when they first started running their plays. I called that shit. They couldn't really get the lead back. His bench came in and they started chipping at it little by little. In the fourth quarter, and I'm finna piss all y'all off, but I'm gonna tell you, this is the other thing I said. I said he needed to play small fucking ball. Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth thing off real quick. I don't want that to interrupt again. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and turn off this extra volume. I don't want any kind of other interruptions while I give y'all this high five motherfucking day, goddammit. I said he was going to have to play small ball. There's a reason I said this. They had too much clutter for Zion, which is why if you go look, Zion had 4 points on like 4 or 5 shot attempts in the first half. This is what they were doing. They fed him to Tristan Thompson on his strong hand. What would happen is the defender that had him would guard him tight on his offhand, funnel him into Tristan Thompson on his left hand. Now, here's the other part of this. Here's the other component of this. This is what they was doing. The other guy, the other winger guard player they had at the elbow of Zion's dribble. So if he was dribbling with his right hand, they would have him take a swipe, which would throw off his dribble rhythm. When he did that, he was turning the ball over, or he was losing his dribble, or he couldn't get possession of the ball the way he wanted to go up, and it made it much more easy for Tristan Thompson and Theis and the others to get a hand on his shot. I saw that and I said, this is the adjustment you got to make. Why did they need to make the adjustments that I said? First of all, point guard Zion eliminates that fact. Because he was getting the ball in a situation and he had to catch it with 2 guys on him plus a third sagging in to take a swipe at the ball to help out the others on defense. You give him the ball at the top of the key or as point guard so he can walk the ball down the court. You don't have to deal with that. But the problem was still this. Willie Hernangomez could not contend with Tristan Thompson or Theis. So, and since he couldn't, they had no problem because he was missing shots. What they decided, fuck it, we're still going to commit 2 guys to Zion and we're going to have someone swipe at the ball. Okay, what did Stan do in the fourth quarter? This is the part that's going to piss everybody off. He played small ball, right? But he didn't just play small ball. He put in Nico Melli. Let me go ahead and say I've talked my shit about Nico Melli, and deservedly so. But I'm not going to let not one of you motherfuckers out here talk shit about him today, because I was watching him bust his goddamn ass on that court, doing all the necessary shit to win. But everybody gonna talk about the fact that he went 1 for 7. Damn that. He might have missed the fucking shots, but he put the goddamn work in and won him the game. Let me tell you exactly what the fuck I saw from Nico Melli. And he and Lonzo and Zion basically played the entire rest of the game. I think Josh Hart did too, with JJ got tossed on some bullshit. We didn't even go get into that bullshit. But this is what happened. I want to break this down for you guys so you understand exactly what the fuck happened. I will not take Nico fucking Melli slander on this goddamn day. I promise you, I will come for your motherfucking head in the comment section. Look, first things first. Now Zion is playing at the 5. He's automatically got the mismatch. Even if you want to say Nico Melli is the 5, it don't matter. Why? Because whoever is out there has to pick up Melli. Even if he wasn't shooting it well, you got to space the floor now. You cannot commit 2 to Zion. That's point number 1. You got Lonzo and you got JJ Redick. You cannot help off of them for the game, which means Zion got what? 1-on-1 with whoever the fuck he wanted. That was the first thing that happened. So what does that mean? Stretch 5 is what the Pelicans need. But wait a minute. Let me get into the other shit. Because fuck his jump shot wasn't hitting. His presence alone was a net fucking positive. Let's talk about this shit. What happened? There were defensive plays, and Nico Melli, and I watched it, he was calling out defensive position. He was getting them guys in a position. There were certain plays where people were getting lost, and he was directing, especially Josh Hart. Here, this is where you need to go. I'll pick up this. He would sit there, he would hedge, he would show. He wouldn't help too much. He would get back in a position on his man. And he was guiding the defense. The Pelicans defense funneled them into Melli. Melli made smart defensive plays. He didn't foul on the ball. He did not foul on the ball. What happened? Zoe and Josh Hart had ample time to recover properly and get in front of their guy. That Doris was talking about how good Lonzo and Josh Hart is. No, this was direct reflection of IQ and timing on Nico Melli. Go watch the goddamn tape. That's number 2. Number 3, when shots were going up for the goddamn Celtics, due to the defense that they were playing on them boys, Melli got the first guy and boxed him out. They were not getting rebounds. This is hard effort plays that was not happening the entire game. Those defenses, those misses that started rolling, guess what? Led to offense. Again, what was his presence on offense? Who gives a damn that Lonzo didn't get to take another shot? Because guess what? Nico let out an outlet pass to Lonzo. Straight up did. Now everybody's talking about nobody's giving the ball. He was looking. Josh Hart even hit him too. Again, that is team fucking plays, winning goddamn plays. And people gonna talk about, well, they was giving up shots to, they was giving the ball to Melli to take shots. Look, in the overtime, and I know what you guys are talking about, they had no choice. They cut off the option for Z, they cut off the option for BI, they cut off the option for Lonzo. They allowed Melli to shoot the 3. It was okay. It was okay. He had no choice. This was not they're giving it to him on purpose. He's the open man. And they trust him to knock down the shot. If they stop giving it to him, guess what's going to happen? He's phased out of the offense. Now it's 5-on-4. You have to give him the ball. And Nico wasn't always trying to just shoot. He was trying to make the right basketball read. It is okay. He played perfectly. He played like the stretch 5 big you needed. He wasn't necessarily trying to block shots, but what he was trying to do was to divert the shots and making bad shots for the C's, which in turn, look, you guys are going to be upset at this. I don't give a flying fuck how y'all feel today. Nico Melli will not get any sort of hate in this comment section today. I don't care what y'all do on Twitter, all this other shit. Look, he was fucking phenomenal. And I called this shit out and I said, he better play the entire fucking overtime. He better not come out. And the only time they took him out was at the end of the game when they needed to get the rebound, which is completely fine. Tactical substitution. His presence alone, the way he played, was so good for Zoe, Hart, B.I., and Zion. He got those guys right. There were certain misses on switches that he covered down for. He assessed the situation and said, okay, if Zion is here, Zion is picking up this guy, let me go ahead and take this other guy so they don't get the open shot. It don't matter. And even when he did, he was like, hey, I got him, go back. He was fucking perfect. His 1 for 7, I don't give a shit. I don't give a rat's ass. He did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. The reason we won this game is because of him. Y'all so concerned about the stats, and I know, post his motherfucking stats. You better do it. You gonna post this goddamn stats. Matter of fact, we got another one. Pay his motherfucking ass. Pay Zoe. Zoe earn that shit. We gonna get into Zoe in a minute here. But again, there will be no Nico Melli hate today. Because what he did out there was winning fucking basketball, and that's what the Pels needed. It fed the defense, and the defense fed the offense, and they stayed with it the entire game. We're not putting up with Nico slander today. Not at all. Now let's get to Lonzo Ball. I told y'all, Lonzo is a what? A toolbox. Everything you need, he has. Everything you need. Everything you need. Sure, people gonna talk about the turnovers in the game. Look, he cleaned that shit up. Okay? Understandably so. The entire team was throwing away the ball. I don't want to hear it. Yes, he got a bulk of those turnovers, but the whole team was throwing away the ball. If we're going to talk about his turnovers, we can talk about the whole team turnovers, right? 3 or 4 from the line today. 75%? 75%? I remember OG Ricky. He noticed. He hadn't been watching Zoe. He said to us like, this is not the same Zoe as last year. I told you guys what was coming. I warned you motherfuckers what was coming about Zoe. I've been telling y'all this shit for well over a year and a half now, what was coming. But back to my toolbox conversation. Zion couldn't get shit going in the first half. So guess what Zoe had to do? Zion starts picking up. Zoe says, okay, you back in the game? Good. Let me go put my defense on. Y'all had me on Tatum. Now I'm going to Kemba. Kemba was 1 of 9 for 3 today. That ain't by mistake. That ain't fucking by mistake. He made it hard on Kemba. Kemba couldn't get shit. Couldn't get shit. But y'all gonna post his stats today. Let's talk about this Lonzo Ball real quick. B.I. and Zoe at half had, I believe, 13 and 15 or 13 and 13 apiece. Meanwhile, and this shit, I didn't post this on Twitter, but this is what I was thinking when they posted the little graphic. Tatum and Brown had 17 and 13. But what they also showed was the field goal percentage. Tatum was like 5 of 11, and JB was 4 of 15. He was not getting, Jaylen Brown was not getting any easy shots because of B.I. today. There's a lot of people who's going to talk about how well Zoe did. B.I. clamped him the entire fucking game. The entire fucking game. Nothing came easy to Jaylen Brown. He missed more shots than he made. Thank you, Brandon Ingram. Learning how to use what you have, especially when you got a smaller guy to defend, using your size, which is why he probably should be starting at the 2. I digress. His efforts coupled with the fact that Lonzo had to switch based on the matchup. He switched when Bledsoe was getting killed by Kemba. He took on the matchup with Kemba. Oh, by the way, Bledsoe, we didn't see you the rest of the half. Enjoy your time on the bench. That was wonderful. Motherfucking Lonzo. What did you need? You needed someone to slow down Tatum. So he slowed down Tatum. You needed someone to slow down Kemba. So he slowed down Kemba. When you needed points because he didn't have it, he gave it to you. When you needed someone on the boards, he gave it to you. When you needed additional playmaking because Zion and B.I. couldn't get open and you kick him the ball and they think he's finna take the three and he gets the easy dump-off pass to Zion in the paint for an easy look. Again, the fucking toolbox. He is everything you need when you fucking need it. Every fucking time. That is his job. And I said this on Twitter. If you watch this game, watch how he flexes from different roles and positions on a team to fit the situation. The entire game. Coach Jason Maples was out there talking about how Lonzo was all over the place. He meant defensively, but guess what? He was all over the place, period. There was not a place in this game where he didn't make an impact. Passing, defensing, shooting. Even times getting people in position to, hey, this is where you need to be. You need to be moving here. Quarterbacking the defense. I made a video probably about 10 videos ago talking about how he was quarterbacking the defense. Somewhere around there, somewhere between 7-15 videos ago. But y'all go post this motherfucking stats. Matter of fact, go ahead and pay my man too. Go ahead and pay my man right now too. We need to get that money. We here for all this goddamn money. Post his motherfucking stats. Pay his motherfucking wallet today. But we ain't finished yet. Motherfucking Josh Hart. I know y'all talking about Josh Hart need to start. First of all, I was on that bandwagon way before everybody else. I'm the one that put that thought out there before anybody else. I started saying that shit long before anybody else did. That was me. But does he need to start? No, because you don't have a serviceable backup to B.I., so he cannot start. Nikhil got a little bit of run today, and Nikhil came in and got a shot, and I think he hit a three. I'm not sure. I know he missed one. But if anybody's going to have to start, it's going to have to be Nikhil. Nikhil has to learn to dial it back a little bit. And next to those guys, he will learn how to dial it back. But Josh Hart has to come off the bench. You need someone to come in and give him the minutes if you're going to move Bledsoe. But all this tells me is this. What you really need is you need an actual two guard who can play two. And you need a goddamn stretch five. And if you don't have a stretch five, you're going to have to play. If you play small, you're going to have to get used to Melli playing small ball five. Or just playing the four, playing stretch four and let Zion be the five. Because he was beating the hell out of Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson is a strong-ass motherfucker. Like, that nigga strong. He is big as fuck, too. That ain't easy. But again, things I've said, how many other things are? The Lakers trio, a.k.a. the baby Lakers. The Lakers trio, look. When they came into the game, it was cool. We good. They won it. I already told you, Lakers trio, Zion, big. In this case, Melli was playing big. Won the game. Closed them out. Nobody else needed to touch the floor. And they played the entire time and they gave it to you. The entire fucking fourth quarter, them boys came in and did exactly what the fuck I said. They know how to play together. What this team really needs, if I want to be honest with you guys, they need a Draymond Green who can actually shoot. They need someone who's able to switch the positions, but can actually space the floor, and who's got that energy that they don't have. Because a lot of those guys ain't, Zion got it, but that's only when he's making his shots. You need someone who ain't got any pussy in them 24/7. They out there, they ready to fight. You need someone out there ready to fight at all times. At all times. But even without that today, they showed you them boys could play. Them boys can play. Now I know it's gonna be a lot of talk about Lonzo Ball and all this other shit. Look, y'all better post my man motherfucking stats. Y'all better pay my man his motherfucking check. That dude went out there and saved y'all motherfucking asses. If Lonzo is not there carrying this game or keeping this game somewhat competitive with BI, and I know they got down by 22. If he's not giving you his, what did he have? 16 tonight? He only got 3 points, I think, and they were all free throws in the second half. If he don't give you all 16 of those goddamn points, including the 3 or 4 free throws, you lose this game. There is no coming back from this. The lead is way too big. I'm sorry, it is what it is. His effect on the game is way too great. Who else have I not talked about today? Zion Williamson. 4 points in the half, couldn't get it going. Even in the third quarter, even though he started to pick it up late, but even in the third quarter, they were not letting him get easy looks even at the point guard. I already explained that. Fourth quarter, came alive. Came alive. Now, he was getting his shot blocked by, I think that guy's name is Williams. Yo, that dude is an athlete because he got Zion and he got BI. I don't know who that cat is. He is really, really fucking good on the defensive end. Whoever that Williams dude is, I gotta look into him because what he was doing was some stuff. He was not making it easy for B.I. Zion. Like that, I gotta give that brother his props from the Celtics. Y'all got a good one. That dude was all over the place defensively. I liked what I was seeing. I really liked that. The Pelicans need a guy like that off the bench, if we're gonna be honest. But Zion Williamson would not be denied. He went and got his points. He said, we going to win this motherfucking game. And when it was close and palms were sweaty and it was the last play of the game and they needed the title game, guess what? They gave the ball to fucking Zion. This was the thing that didn't happen the other game, which was it against Portland? I think it was Portland. I could be wrong. Yeah, it was against Portland. And B.I. got that last funky ass shot. They gave the ball to Zion. They managed to get it to him. So, he got there. And if you look at it, like, I got this. I sure got this. Now, that was some crazy ass fouls at the end of the game. Look, people are gonna talk about B.I. fouling Jaylen Brown. Look, growing pains in the NBA, especially young teams, they're gonna make mistakes. You don't like it, don't kill them over it. Hey man, I get it. Do better next time, but hey, we still gonna win. We gonna win regardless. Thank you for your effort. Appreciate your effort out there. That's how you deal with that situation. I'm not gonna tear BI down for that. I'm not gonna tear shit. I can't remember who else. Someone else fouled somebody on some ridiculous ass call. I don't remember. But look, I'm not gonna tear BI down for that shit. Look, he made a mistake. He understood he made the mistake, and all he had to do is just stick his hands up and let JB shoot that shot, and he would have got away with it. But it is what it is, right? No big deal. Now I will say this: as much as there was some bullshit, Pels got away with a couple calls they shouldn't have got. Pels got away with a couple calls they should not have got. Celtics got a couple too. Like for instance, though, Lonzo toward the end of that game, I think around the last play of that game, he took a step. He was not allowed to take a step, and the Celtics coach caught it, and the ball was already gone out of his hands. The play was going. They could not stop it. But that should have been a turnover, or was it a tech? I don't remember how the rule works. But either way, the Celtics should have had the ball, and they could have had a chance to either tie or win the game with more time on the clock. So it is what it is. Look, man, excellent game. It started off sucky, but they hung in there with it. That's a really fucking good game. The problem now comes, let's talk about this. Look, I don't want to hear none of that Kira Lewis Jr. nonsense, right? Nigga put his ass on the bench, he ain't come back into the game. Sit your punk ass down, rookie. You don't deserve to be out there with the big boys. You ain't there yet. And here's the funny part about this, too. Kira Lewis is kind of like Lonzo. That nigga need the ball. If you're going to space the floor, he's not the shooter that Zoe is. So you can't get value from him off the ball, and he can't switch on defense. Them guys is too big, too strong, too smart. It's kind of like LeVar say, you know, guys too big, too strong, faster, you know, yada yada yada. They too much for him. He can't do anything about it. His jump shot ain't good enough yet to be able to make an impact on the game. Having him stand around at the 3-point line is not enough. He needs the ball in pick and roll, high pick and roll situations so he can rush to the basket and use his speed, his athleticism to beat guys off the dribble. Okay? I still like the fact that he's getting minutes. He's still pretty good as a ball handler. I like that, but it's just not. Him standing around just ain't it. Look, I know there's a lot of people who are going to talk about Stan's rotations. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. I want to hear shit about you let Melli take all those shots. Go look at the plays. They had him well defended. That's not him. That's the players making the plays. Okay? What I know a lot of people get on my channel and others talking about how Stan don't make adjustments. Again, he made 2 adjustments. 2. The first one didn't work. He tried it the entire quarter. Didn't work. He tried it with the starters. He tried it with the bench. He decided, okay, let's go small ball. Let's match up with him. That was the key. Go look back on my Twitter. I am not bullshitting you. I posted this. It's like 3 or 4 tweets wrapped together. It was around halftime. So it's like 2-3 hours ago. Go look. It's on there from the time I upload this video. If you don't see this video when I upload it, that's on you. But go look. I said it. Those are the 2. And he did it. I don't want to hear shit about Stan didn't make adjustments. I don't want to hear it. Because he did. He made the proper adjustments. We can talk about the rotation. Look, I want to tell y'all something. You know, you got to take the good with the bad with some of these coaches. For instance, Alvin Gentry would have done what last year? Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kira, he would have played all them cats. He'd have played all them cats. Stan said, every one of you pussy niggas on the bench stay put. My 5 is right here. We winning the game with them. He said, he straight up, he didn't even let them boys sit down. B.I. got hurt on one of the last couple plays. He said, look, man, I don't give a damn that you hurt. You got to stay in this game and win us this goddamn game. I got to give Stan his props. He didn't sit there and let politics get in the way. He didn't even let them boys sit down for some of the timeouts. He stood there. He stood around all of them. He was like, this is what you gonna do. This is what you gonna do. This is how we win in this game. I'm trusting you guys. You are my best 5. Melli, you came in. I saw what you was doing. You have earned the right to play the rest of this goddamn game. Good job, son. Good job, son. And you guys out there, you getting into the ball, you playing excellent defense. Look, they sitting there and they not going to go away. Get the ball out of JB and Tatum's hands and make somebody else make a play. Matter of fact, they said get the ball out of Kemba and get the ball out of Tatum's hands. They were okay with JB because JB ain't the passer. Nobody on that team really is, to be honest. But they would much rather him take a shot than Tatum. Tatum is too clutch and Tatum is too big. They don't have the bodies for him. Kemba, they can defend him. But he don't have the size to pass out of the trap in a double team. And you got Lonzo covering him. That was perfect. Look, I got to give Stan his credit. He told his guys, you are the 5. That is what you need in a coach. All of you guys some of you motherfuckers was with me on Twitter last year complaining about motherfucking Gentry rotations. I don't want to hear shit about rotations for this game when he took his 5 and he, like he said at the beginning of the year, sometimes your tired 5 is better than your bench. He did exactly what he said. He stuck with the 5 guys that got him in the game and brought life to this game. And I got to give Stan all the fucking credit in the world. Thank you so much for sitting out there and not letting politics and other bullshit, letting media pundit, the future is now. The future is Kira. Fuck them niggas. The future was post his motherfucking stats. That was the future. The future was the number 1 goddamn pick. The future is motherfucking give me my money, $165 million. The future was goddamn pay my man this offseason, Josh Hart. And the future was, hey, I'm going to go 1-7, but I'm going to make all the other goddamn plays on the court that helps every single one of these guys play to their peak. Post this motherfucking stats and pay my man. That's all I got. Y'all have a good one. Peace.